In a city crawling with heroes and villains, countless battles occur in the streets of Paris. Ladybug and Cat Noir find themselves with a new enemy daily, while Gabriel pulls the strings from afar. Miraculous Ladybug wouldn't be the same without the conflict, as the series tells the timeless story of good versus evil, and how those lines sometimes blur. In today's video, we're narrowing down some of the top 10 fights in Miraculous Ladybug, and examining how they stood out among the rest. Number 10. Paris's Protectors. In the final episodes of Season 5, Paris is turned upside down by new leadership, Chloe. She takes the mayor's seat when her father resigns from the role and decides to outlaw Ladybug and Cat Noir completely. More importantly, Chloe aligns herself with Monarch, siding with the villains, not for the first time, and takes complete control over the city. In the episode Revolution, she attempts to convince the Parisians to keep her as their mayor. Unfortunately, her speech is a front for Ladybug and Cat Noir to get caught by the villains. The two heroes become trapped inside the Turtle Miraculous's shelter, where they must de-transform in public. Ladybug and Cat Noir call out to the people, encouraging them to keep fighting despite the odds. Their resolve in such a terrible situation must show the Miraculous how much they've grown, because they resist their transformations and gain full access to their powers.
We only have a few seconds left until we transform back. We won't be able to be superheroes again!
Number 9. Alia's Cunning. It's rare for Gabriel to leave his lair in pursuit of the Miraculouses, but after he decides Alia is more important than she seems, he arrives on her doorstep to force cooperation. In the episode Scent-a-Bubbler, he creates a Scent-a-Monster of Alia's boyfriend Nino to trap her other loved ones inside bubbles. While Gabriel hopes Alia will betray Ladybug to save her family, Alia uses the Fox Miraculous to trick the supervillain. Not only does Alia create an illusion to hide from the villains, but she makes multiple illusions to make her tricks appear more believable. She even makes a fake marionette inside her bubble so her friend can transform and join the battle. The episode features little fighting, but it's a major confrontation that proves Alia's capabilities as a solo hero and a team player.
Alia has created the illusion of an identical bubble containing an illusion of me. It completely overlaps us.
Number 8. Hoaxer's Trickery. Gabriel may be the main antagonist in the series, but he doesn't hold a candle to Lila's master manipulation. In the episode Representation, she allows herself to be akumatized solely to further her agenda. Her powers as Hoaxer let her brainwash anyone who watches her social media posts, including Gabriel's longtime friend Natalie. Incapable of resisting Hoaxer's control, Natalie becomes coerced into giving over Gabriel's deepest secrets. Although Hoaxer is physically speaking to and contending with Cat Noir, Scarabella, and Marinette, she is also waging a war with Gabriel. Incoincidentally, Gabriel has no idea that Hoaxer steals information from him, and is none the wiser about how she continues to manipulate and use him throughout the season.
He must have other secrets hidden inside his house, without ever letting him see you.
Number 7. The Resistance's Rescue. Tiki and Plag make the difficult decision to find new wielders when faced with Marinette and Adrian's unhappiness. As a result, Scarabella and Kitty Noir take over as Paris's protectors. Unfortunately, they both wear alliance rings, which alert Gabriel to their inhuman movements across the city. Once he learns their true identities are Alia and Zoe, he follows them into school to paralyze them with the Bee Miraculous. Successfully stealing both their Miraculouses, he threatens to make his final wish and change the world. Luckily, Plag and Tiki's quick thinking to destroy a Miraculous and create a lucky charm gives the heroes an edge in stopping Gabriel. But they aren't alone. Nino's resistance, made of his classmates and friends, arrives on the scene to set their plans in motion. Equipped with weapons filled with condiments and not superpowers, the group manages to hold their own against Monarbug.
Zoe Lee traveled 15.2 kilometers. Their routes were 98% identical.
Number 6. Night Tormentor's Confrontation. With a father as controlling as Gabriel, Adrian has a habit of running away. In the episode Representation, he leaves his apartment in London to find Marinette, which enrages his father. Gabriel akumatizes himself into Night Tormentor to search for Adrian, but he finds Cat Noir instead. Aware that the villain is his father, Cat Noir doesn't hold back when throwing punches or giving a piece of his mind. Even more thrilling is Ladybug's absence, making the confrontation solely between father and son. Night Tormentor manages to strike Cat Noir with his power, forcing the hero to see himself as Cat Blanc, with a destroyed Ladybug crumbling to dust in his arms. The disheartening scene nearly causes him to lose the fight, but the resistance arrives to help him at the last second. The group defeats him with quick thinking and everyday objects, saving their hero.
What do you think happened? It's always the same problem with ill-mannered children. They can't control their anger.
Number 5. Mayura's Debut. The first time Ladybug and Cat Noir meet Hawkmoth on the battlefield, they have their allies Rena Rouge, Carapace, and Queen Bee by their sides. The 5 heroes are the origins of the French superhero team, and they are nearly strong enough to defeat Hawkmoth and the akumatized villains he sends against them. Unknown to the heroes, Hawkmoth has one person in his corner, Natalie. She throws caution to the wind and uses the Peacock Miraculous to become Mayura. As the wielder of a broken Miraculous, she willingly jeopardizes her health to create a Scent-a-Monster capable of saving her friend and keeping him from harm's way. Not only that, but this single battle led to her becoming a recurring villain throughout the 3rd season.
It's time, Scarlet Moth.
Hail, Scarlet Moth!
Number 4, Miracle Queen's Reign. Chloe's character has a complicated relationship with the forces of good and evil. She spent some time helping Ladybug as the wielder of the Bee Miraculous, taking on the name Queen Bee for herself. However, Chloe swears allegiance with Hawkmoth and Myra after she's turned away from her role as a hero too many times. The episode Miracle Queen shows the damage an akumatized miraculous wielder can cause, and it's enough to put all of Paris in danger. When she's akumatized into Miracle Queen, she combines venom with a swarm of mind-controlling wasps. These creatures make anyone they sting brainwashed soldiers for Chloe to control, including other miraculous wielders. To defeat the villains and save their friends, Ladybug and Cat Noir must each wield 2 Miraculouses while fighting the likes of Rena Rouge, Carapace, King Monkey, and Pegasus.
Nerdy Max? The fake reporter? DJ Headache? What has possessed Ladybug to choose such losers as her superheroes?
Number 3, Strike Back's Destruction. After a season of continuous wins and a full-fledged hero team at her disposal, Marinette wasn't expecting to experience a monumental loss at the end of Strike Back. Gabriel's latest akumatized villain and Centimonsters cause chaos throughout Paris. The heroes are unprepared for Strike Back, who doesn't feel pain or become stopped by any power. The Centimonster can also absorb the hero's abilities, copy them, and use them to attack. To defeat them, Marinette has to unknowingly enlist the help of Felix with the Dog Miraculous to use the Rabbit Miraculous and change the course of history. She breaks many rules by doing so, but altering time must be the right choice because Bunnix doesn't stop her.
Adrian Agreste, here is the Miraculous of the Dog, which will grant you the power to locate and fetch whatever your ball has touched.
Number 2, the Miraculized. With his fatal wound from Cat Noir spreading throughout his body, Gabriel initiates his final plan to take the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses in the episode Confirmation. After making thousands of people dependent on his alliance rings, he makes them experience their worst nightmares as the villain Night Tormentor. As people use the alliance rings to ward off their nightmares, the world is plunged into chaos when the rings stop working. Gabriel uses the fear to his advantage, akumatizing an army's worth of people to hunt down Ladybug and Cat Noir. The akumatized, named the Miraculized, start to overrun the world. Fortunately, Ladybug's allies, the heroes from the previous TV specials, Miraculous World New York and Miraculous World Shanghai, arrive in Paris to aid her.
I will awaken the dormant nightmares in each human's mind.
Number 1, Marinette confronts Gabriel. One of the best fights to date in Miraculous Ladybug occurs between the series' main hero and villain. In the Season 5 finale episodes Confirmation and Recreation, Marinette finds herself locked inside the Agreste estate, where she must fight one-on-one with her number 1 enemy, who she now knows was Gabriel Agreste all along. As Monarch, Gabriel has the power of numerous Miraculouses, making him a ferocious opponent. However, when Plague brings Marinette the Cat Miraculous, she unifies him with Tiki to become the hero Bug Noir. With unlimited uses of Lucky Charm and Cataclysm, the battle is a free-for-all between Gabriel and Marinette, where they don't hold any punches.
So does Natalie, a victim of your madness. And Adrian will be miserable. This is the sad truth.
Ladybug and Cat Noir certainly have a lot going for them, as they have countless allies to depend on, powers that impact the world around them, and an enemy who can't seem to catch a break. Although the heroes encounter few losses against Gabriel and his akumatized villains, many battles can leave fans on the edge of their seats. As the series approaches a new season and a new story, there will be even more thrilling fights to come. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Give me your miraculous and you'll find out.
Unlike you, I'm not afraid to use these powers.